All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today, lovely Leos. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all of the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title, we're going to go ahead and jump into this lovely monthly pick a card energy reading. And I'm just smudging here, bringing some love, peace, harmony, balance into this reading. There's a lot of energy here. It's not heavy or anything, but still, I just felt the need to really smudge, and I love the flavor of Palo Santo, and it is very peaceful and calming and soothing. So why not? But anyway, for this month, my beautiful Leos, and never mind if I got charcoal and all that on my hands, but we are focusing on acceptance, and we're doing something a little bit differently this month, and I'm going to get into it in just a minute. But we have the Cobra Jasper for you, and that is coming from the combo of the Master Mystic Saints and the Archangel and Gemstone, same author. So before we dive into this beautiful energy, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you can currently be going through this, or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy and the guidance or advice that Spirit has for you within this reading or readings, okay? Keep in mind that these are general readings, y'all. Not all may apply to you. If it doesn't, let the rest fly. Please do not come to me talking about your feet and your toes hurt, because if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, all right? I could be talking about the collective energy overall, someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe, you know? Anyway, I do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, but I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies depending on what I feel and read from the card. It does not matter in that respect either. We all have both masculine and feminine energies within us, and it may just be the advice that Spirit is trying to bring forth to you to embrace one or the other. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. It'll make sense. It'll resonate with you if it's meant to, okay? With all that being said, y'all, let's quickly go over the pile selection. Pile number 1, we have Lightning. Pile number 2, we have the Giveaway in reverse. And pile number 3, we have the Sorcerer. Okay? So, please take your mindful deep breaths. Take all the time that you need. You can pause the video if you need to. Just get in your zen. Allow Spirit in to come and lead and guide you to the pile and or piles that you are meant to see and hear. Alright? If you're drawn to all 3, let go. Yeah? However, whichever, the pile selections and timestamps will be down below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow, okay? Alright, so getting into your channel messages, dear Leo. First, we are focusing on this acceptance energy, yeah? You are learning to accept the things that you cannot change. And every time I get this energy or this card, no matter who it is, I always get serenity, right? Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, right? So, whoever this is, whatever this is, wherever this has to do with for you, just feel that it may have been something that you thought was for your well-being, but really it was not, because I do see that it was maybe hindering you, blocking you, keeping you kind of confined and trapped. And you may have held on to this for a long, long time. But there is, speaking of wisdom, in the Serenity Prayer, there is some wisdom to gain from it. Peace of mind, I'm hearing. Balancing you out. There are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, this is eternal change, transformation. Something is really trying to open up, and I feel like it's just your inner light, your guiding light. Then there are 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 8. 8 is big for you, and that's your number, Leo. Really, that is. So 888. Let's see how many there are. 2, 4. Yeah, this is all. This is all eights in this mandala. 8 petals in each one of these. Yeah, in each one of these flowers that have unfolded. And like I said, I feel like it's something that you're needing to unfold. That's something that's needing to blossom within you. Bring it to the surface, removing any negativity, like I said, that may have been holding you back, and go with the flow. Change, right? Something about Piscean energy here. Y'all gotta excuse me. My sinuses have really been bothering me as of late, so I do apologize. With this Cobra Jasper, there's much healing here, and this particular piece of Jasper that's there, excuse me, that's there, y'all, is just screaming heart healing to me. I definitely get balanced, grounded energy out of this. There may be a relationship, a romantic one. I'm seeing lovers. I'm seeing the lovers, and I'm feeling lovers energy. And I mean, it doesn't just have to be romantic, y'all, but I do see that there's someone that's really close to you, near and dear to your heart, to whom you were trying to help. And that honestly may have been a little toxic, because there's some codependency I do feel and see from here. And so maybe that was something that you just needed to check. Not to say that you had to completely let go of this person, or, cut them out of your life. I mean, if it's abusive to that standpoint, then by all means, yes, because nobody deserves that. But some things like behaviors, frame of minds, the way that we talk over our lives and to others, that type of thing, can be changed, can be fixed, right? But there's something, though, that couldn't, and you need to accept that was just part, either that's their nature, your nature, whatever. And, the only thing that you can change is within you, right? And once you do that, then you will attract that which you are in the moment that you are always, right? Anyway, so the card itself says, have you been getting outdoorsy enough? It is time to reconnect with nature. Get out there and put your hands in the earth. Garden, walk in nature, play with animals, and allow the earth beneath your feet and the sun above your head to nurture and realign you. I'm telling you, it's all about grounding you, all right, stabilizing you. And then you have Archangel Thuriel, which says, nature nurtures me. Animals and other creatures bring me messages that guide me in my life. My connection with Mother Earth provides vital energy. I am focused and grounded. So you very well may be dealing with an earth sign. I feel like they're telling you really to embrace that earth energy, right? Ooh, Virgo is coming through strong. You may be Leo, Virgo, Cusper, my beautiful Leos. Yeah. Mother yourself. Something about the mother too. But nurture yourself, heal yourself. Maybe dealing with a Cancerian. Like I said, whoever the lover's energy I'm feeling could even be a Gemini you're dealing with. But like I said, I'm getting Gemini, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo energy strong. So very much so something to do with the family. And it doesn't just have to be mother. It could be a male in that, more feminine, nurturing, healing type of energy. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so once again, pile selection really quickly. Pile number 1 is lightning. Pile number 2, the giveaway in reverse. And pile number 3, the sorcerer. All right? Whenever you're ready, timestamps are below. Let's go and grow. Okay, my lovely Leos, I do apologize. I just realized I did not give you the verse of the day. And it is Philippians 2, 7 to 8. And it's the New Living Translation that I'm reading from. And it reads, instead, he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. When he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death on a cross. All right? I don't know who that's for or what that is pertaining to in your life. But once again, it's Philippians 2, 7 to 8, the New Living Translation. Instead, he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. When he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death on a cross. Obviously, we know that's speaking of Jesus Christ, right? But I know it goes way deeper and bigger than that for you, Leo, for that to be the verse of the day for you. I do feel like it's talking about some kind of sacrifice that you're going to likely have to make, and it's bigger than you. And I feel like that's something that you're going to have to accept. Yeah? I don't know. It's big, though. It's powerful. Because I'm hearing this bigger than you. It's powerful, though. The fact that he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. First of all, how does that even go together? You know what I'm saying? A humble slave. And then that equating to being human. Yeah? Wow. Because what I'm feeling is when you are divinely guided and tapped in, that is where you are truly free. You know what I'm saying? When you truly follow Spirit, the Holy Spirit, you're free. You're set free from bondage, of slavery, of being in the human existence. You understand? I hope that makes sense. I don't know. But he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death on a cross. But the beautiful thing, and that's interesting that they say a criminal's death, because that was the ultimate sacrifice, right? To give his life as an humble slave for all of our sins, to be looked at as a criminal, when really was the purest form, you know what I mean? The greatest heart, the most divine. And that's why that's interesting, y'all. I mean, just a little tangent really quickly, because this truly resonates with me. And me being, I'm just going to share and be vulnerable with y'all for a second, but in me being a Leo Virgo cusper myself, the fact that, I had to really, that's part of my acceptance, is that not everybody, even the ones we truly love and are close to, will understand the path or the journey that we're meant to take, especially as spiritual leaders and healers and beings, right? Especially if they're not at a level of understanding to even see or recognize the real. You know what I'm saying? So that was part of my journey and my growth and the acceptance I had to come to understand, the wisdom that I had to gain, is that, I can't necessarily fault them, nor can I blame them, not even myself, but, I just got to accept that and move on, love them anyway. And I even said, as I would have been ridiculed and persecuted and all of that stuff for my beliefs and for what I'm doing and all this, that, and the other. And, I even told these very people, like, you know what? Jesus was persecuted for the same damn thing. So who am I? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to not be shamed, blamed, ridiculed? You know what I'm saying? Persecuted. But anyway, that's for somebody, and I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I'm there with you. But let's go and grow and get on into this. I do apologize for nearly forgetting that. And I was going to try to, look, you can't sneak under the radar. You got to be obedient to God, right? Because the Spirit was like, you ain't got to, it ain't going to work. You better get in the verse. So anyway, there you go. Let go and grow. All right, my beautiful Leos, for those of you who chose this pile number 1, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's not forget, we've taken a deeper look into this beautiful acceptance energy and why you may need Cobra Jasper and or Archangel Thuriel to assist you or guide you during this month, okay? Let's not forget that, you are needing to heal something, yourself, a relationship, but make sure you stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded and rooted. And diving into your topper energy, we have the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And this is gorgeous because every time I see this card, I the lightning and the thunder. You know what I mean? So it's like lightning very much so symbolizes change. And I'm hearing Mary J. Changes. That's what love makes one do. So I'm telling you, it's something to do with, and love can be in any form, right? Romantic or platonic, okay? Something's about to shake. I gotta shake, 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 shake you off. Mariah Carey, somebody saying it though. So you may be leaving a relationship. Some kind of dynamic is changing within your relationship. I feel like it's just because it's changing within you. And like I said in the general intro, when you change, the only thing you can change what am I trying to say? That you have ability to change is yourself, right? If you don't like what you see, you got to fix it within you first. And then you will attract that which you are in the moment that you're in. So with that being said, this isn't, and I'm hearing the beautiful Lauryn Hill, we got love, 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 you better believe it. I know that's Tiana Taylor's song, but she speaks in the end of it and she says it's internal. And I was about to say eternal because literally it is. With all this, and I'm telling y'all, them eights, I told you from the acceptance, and look how beautiful they align. Look at those colors. That's no coincidence, y'all. But all these eights in this acceptance card, the energy behind it, I mean, that's your energy. It's eternal, right? And internal, what's going on here. I do feel like this is very much so your heart rate and solar plexus, but mainly your heart, because I told you I got that out of this Cobra Jasper. That's needing healing. And it's so you can align with this three energy, mind, body, spirit. That's my Holy Trinity for those of you who are new. I do see you birthing a new you. There's a whole new being coming up out of this transformation here, if you will. Change and transformation literally are synonymous. You may be dealing with the Scorpio. This may occur during Scorpio season. I don't know. Radical changes though, which is powerful. I do see mentally changing, needing to be stabilized, or you are, you're being guided though. You likely have or are or will come out of the dark night of the soul, literally. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Yeah. Even my mama thinks that my mind is gone, but it's not. You just radical changes. Beliefs are changing. Ideations are changing. Things that maybe you were inherently taught, you don't believe that anymore. That's not true to you. It doesn't resonate with you. You've grown. Not to say that whoever still believes it is wrong or bad or whatever negative term you want to put to it. It's just that it's not you. You know what I mean? It's not true to you. And that's okay. It's not meant to be. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. Everybody walks their own walk, right? I just heard walk the walk, talk the talk. Somebody growing a whole new backbone. Baby, do it then. Strong. Stronger and wiser is what I hear. That's lovely. All right, let's see what they have to say to you from the guidebook, okay? Let me get it here. And the lightning and the thunder. So this is lightning. The picture is on page 60, which doubles that, right? Mastery there. That's balance, harmony, love. Something to do with family, like I said, even out of the general intro with the Cobra Jasper, yeah. Maybe something to do with kids. It's harmony, it's peace. Peace of mind, I just heard. So the message is on 61, which is a 7, all about your spiritual enlightenment journey, awakening, manifestations even, completion right here. The essence. The formidable electrical discharge of a lightning bolt brightens the sky and strikes the earth, accompanied by the mighty sound of thunder. This phenomenon has a positive aspect. The light illuminates the earth and the psyche. But there's a destructive side as well. The bolt can burn and even kill if it's too strong. Wow. So it's upright, so you get the invitation. The forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being. What did I say? And enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. I'm telling you, new mindset, new walk, new talk. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael coming through. Yep, removing all that negativity, things that no longer serve you, removing all of that, and then bringing forth the change, the new. That's glorious. All right. So let's slide these over a little bit. Put this up here with it. Might not be able to manipulate those too much, but I will point so that you know. All right, so the way this is going to work, y'all, we're going to dive into the Herbcrafter's Tarot first. They got quite a bit to say to you from here. This may be bringing forth advice, maybe even herbs that you could potentially use to embrace or embody the energy or change or heal or whatever, okay? However you are drawn to it and however it resonates for you. And then we're going to dive into the, I don't know why I was forgetting the name of this, but the Wild Unknown Tarot, right? And this is intended to clarify, confirm, even bring forth any other messages of advice and guidance, as well as things that may be hidden or unknown, okay? And then finally, we'll finish up with your finisher for the month, which is I always get this backwards. It's the Goddess Power Oracle. I always say Power Goddess. I feel like it's the same thing, but anyway, we'll tap into that divine femininity, the energy that you may want to embrace, again, to help you through this energy, guide you through things you may want to heal or look out for, okay? So I'm just going to put these aside and we'll dive on into it, shall we? First out, we have Adalita of Earth. Wow. And I believe this is the Knight, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check really quickly. Hold on. I actually wanted to look that up before we got started, but because I always get that confused with this deck. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that is the Knight of Earth. So, a little slow moving energy. Maybe you're slow to change. Maybe a little stubbornness. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or even Cappy. Doesn't have to be. I feel like you're creating something you're bringing into fruition. May have been a long time coming, you feel. This is yucca, by the way, as far as the herb that you may want to utilize. Yeah, I feel like it's something to do with your work, or it doesn't even just have to be work. It could be a business for those of you who are self-owned, or it could just be a project. And it could be something with the family, okay? Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like it's a passion. It's something you're very much so passionate about, you love. I see this as being like there's the change that's coming, it's going to renew your passion for it. You may be changing jobs. You may be changing careers. You may be doing another project, like I said. Yeah, the relationship dynamic with, if this has to do with your family, whoever that's for, is changing for sure. It may be a whole different relationship, a whole different friendship, okay? That you're very passionate about it. There's balance I'm seeing here. Look at here, yeah, 3 of Earth, Raspberry. This was Moline, however you want to say that. Ace of Fire, okay? And I feel like this is you, my beautiful Leo. Could be another fellow Leo or Aries or Sage. Doesn't have to be that either. But this 3 of Earth is, again, those threes, that 3 and the 30 and the lightning. You may have a change that's occurring at work. I do see this as being aligned. Those baskets are definitely in order. I do see this as well as, look at the path. You had to get into alignment in order and to continue on your journey, heading north. Follow your North Star. But I see this as spirit wanting to work with you, or you them, and as well as anybody, somebody on the job, somebody within your family. But it's like you had to get grounded in, like I said, in alignment and balance first to be able to see that. It's a beautiful relationship. I love it. You're building something. Like I said here, you're creating something. You're building something strong. And it's within you first, right? And then you'll see it however it manifests, however you desire for it to manifest in your 3D reality, in whatever aspect, like I just mentioned, several different ones. That's how you will see it. But it has to happen within you first. Look at here, the balance, the justice, the peace with cannabis. I love it. Could be something to do with a Libra or during Libra season. That's powerful. I love that. 2, 4, 6, 7. Something about the 7 here. Something about 7 and strong. Oh, you're manifesting this. Wow. Some of you are really maybe manifesting a higher commitment in marriage with your counterpart, especially as the dynamics change, as it becomes more stable, as you build and grow. You are trying to grow your family, and you literally may be going to the justice of the peace to get married, renew your vows. I don't know. All right, it's beautiful. Ooh, yes, because you had to first go through this major healing. This is the star, Aquarian energy. Cottonwood is the herb. I love this card. Oh, that is beautiful energy. Again, 2, 4, 6, 8. Y'all, this is powerful. It's balance. I mean, I even get that. The peace, the harmony, the healing energy. I get that too out of course, the star. And you did this for self, which is, again, like I just said, that's why you're seeing it manifest. And as slow as it may have been, that's okay. At least you're making the strides. You're taking the steps. Now you've opened up a whole new path. You in your own lane. I love that, Leo. Do you, boo? I love it. I love it. That's gorgeous energy. Your wishes, whatever you want, whatever you're manifesting, it is very much so coming into fruition for you. Very much so. Some of you a little more quickly than others, but it's still happening. Some of you, it's really, I know, I feel it, it's trying your patience. Because I did feel a little stubbornness, like I said from the get-go, out of that outlet of earth. But look, it's okay. Be patient. You've been working hard. I get that Capricorn energy out of here. You've been working really, really hard. Oh, I love it though. It feels amazing. And then you have the 2 of fire. And these I don't generally read in reverse, but it came out that way. It really doesn't matter because I tell you how I feel, what I read, whether it's upright or reverse. But you've already made your decision. I'm just taking a closer look, y'all. There's something. Oh, there's an option between, I guess, these 2 different flowers that's on this card in particular. But it's like you've already made your choice. The sun is shining. You're going towards your wish fulfillment, your enlightenment even. Yeah, because that's what I feel even with the star. Ooh, I love this energy. It's peaceful. It's soothing. It's calm. You're not rushed. And I think that it's going back to here. You're not rushed at all. I will say, especially since this is something new, it's good not to be rushed, but you still may want to plan it out, map it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Speaking to fruition, and of course, write it out if you need to. Sign the dotted line is what I just heard. Seal the deal. Accept it. Accept the challenge. I don't know who that's for. I don't know. But let's see. Let's see what you got from the, look, I thought I said the Herbcrafters. Lord have mercy. The wild and unknown, things that may be hidden, or just confirmation or clarification regarding what we've already talked about, okay? First out for you. Yeah, it's time for you to take that leap of faith, my dear. Aries energy here. This is the Fool. jump, fly, soar. All right. You're going to be new in it, of course. I mean, it's new love is what I hear. New opportunity, new passion, new desire. Um, yeah, it's a whole new journey, I'm telling you. Follow your North Star. Check your North Star too, literally. I mean, you got the star out here, and I told you, I felt it from this 3 of Earth. But literally check your North Node to see, that will tell you more about what it is you're meant to do, you know what I mean, in this life, especially with work. Okay, and then we have Daughter of Swords. Follow your true, authentic self. This is going after your truth. This is like the Page of Swords, seeking, going deeper. I want to go deeper. This also, like I said, with that lover's energy, I was feeling Geminian energy. So it may have something to do with the Gemini. You may have a Gemini kind of watching you. I don't feel stalkerish energy. I just feel like they're watching. They see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They see how you've grown, and they're very interested to work with you. And they may have something they want to speak their piece, or somebody, maybe you needing to take the leap of faith to speak your truth to this person, whoever it is you want to grow and build with. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I get from that. I don't feel any, because it's enlightening. It's yeah, that's just the best I can describe it as. It really is freeing, and maybe this is something that you've probably been holding back on saying, or you know what I'm saying. But it's like, no, you need to speak your truth. Okay. Wow, this is definitely talking about for many of you, because this Emperor is my entrepreneurial card. Boss up. You're stepping up. You're bossing up. I do feel like this may be even talking about that higher level of commitment, because, you know, being a leader, like I kind of went on the rant, and not really a rant, but, you know, just being open and vulnerable, telling y'all in the intro just about when you're being called, when you have to accept, wow, that's what it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you're being called to accept the challenge like Spirit is asking, when you have to, you know, be obedient to God, like the verse said. When you are being put in a boss or leader, or any kind of, where you have any kind of following, I don't care if it's 1 or 50,000 people, you know what I'm saying? That's an important role, and it should not be taken lightly. And that's why they gave you that verse, because they're telling you to humble thyself, okay? Don't get the big head, because like I was saying, who am I to think other than being ridiculed, you know what I'm saying, persecuted by those who don't understand, because people fear what they don't understand, right? So then they project their fear onto you, which is what you're gonna have to, you gotta grow a thick skin, basically, to be in this position. You know what I'm saying? The Emperor done been through some shiznai. This is all the kings in one, right? And if you think about it, like, the swords, to me, is one of the toughest. You got to be mentally strong to handle, you know what I'm saying, all the ridicule, shame, blame, all that negativity. You do. Because the devil will try to come in to kill, to steal, kill, and destroy, right? And it starts in the mind. That's the battlefield, y'all. Anyway. No. But you got to be able to deal with that. You got to be able to burn away all those negativity. Look at this. Start at the head too, right? Burn away the ideations, the negative self-talk. You've had to grow, my dear Leo. For real. You've had to heal. You've had to balance yourself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know, the Holy Trinity. Like, you've had to change a lot here. You've had to align yourself to this role. And it's not easy. I mean, naturally, you're king, you're regal, you are essentially this. This is Aries energy generally, but I'm just saying, you are king of the jungle, right? And so you generally rule your pack, your pride, your whatever. Anyway, moving on. Look at here. You've had to. I just got to talking this little devil up. But no, I really just, I see this though. as like, look at how the spirit is putting your feet to the fire. Do you really want this? How much have you grown and learned and are stable, or are you still in dealing with the toxicities, the addictions? Have you healed? Is what I'm feeling. Are you at peace? Are you balanced and stable? Mentally, especially, because that's why I just got through saying it, and that's crazy. That's no coincidence. But there are going to be tests to see if you are really balanced and healed, to see if you have let go of any of that negativity. Like I said in the acceptance, and I don't want to move it because I know I'll knock all the other cards over, but that negativity that you've had to outgrow and unfold from, right? Bring it to the light so that it can heal and so that you can burn it away. Yeah. You may also have something to truly do with Capricorn, because I said I've got that Capricorn energy here in the Three of Earth. So that may be too what this is alluding to. Okay. All right. And then we have, what is this? The Mother of Wands in reverse. So this is you, honestly, Queen of Wands. Some of you, however, you're feeling stuck. And I think that's why this devil energy has come out for those of you who are in this energy, because this beautiful queen, she goes after what she wants, follows her heart wholeheartedly, doesn't care what anybody has to say. I'm getting this here, right now, as being overprotective. And wow, this may have to do with your mother for some of you. Because I'm getting a little overbearing, toxic. I told you there was some codependency, and she can be a little ruthless when she doesn't get her way. Vindictive is what I'm hearing. I don't know. But y'all need to recognize that, accept that, and maybe you try to change this in someone else. And honestly, like I said, if take it how you want, but I don't mean nothing by it. If you see this in someone else, it's in you, and you need to fix that, right? Because people only mirror to you yourself for you to learn and grow. But also, you need to accept it for what it is and then change what you can, right? Have the courage, get into your own energy, dear Leo, dig down deep, right? Let go of this facade, this illusion that the devil sometimes tries to come in and cloud you with. Speak your truth, follow your truth, dig deep for your truth, right? And bring what no longer serves you to the surface, to the light, to the top, and burn it. Yeah? All right. Oh, yeah. So they're saying that you are trying to hold on tight to the expectation of how you feel like whatever the situation is supposed to be, end up like and be. No. They have something way more special in store for you, but you got to release this. If this is you in that toxic, expected energy. Yeah. Which, ready or not, it's going to change, no matter what you do, to be quite honest. There's going to be something that's going to jolt you, get you into shape, because you got a mission. You got something to do. That's very powerful, dear Leo. And they're not playing. They're not playing no games. I promise you. I feel it. Look at here. Wow. That's interesting. This is the Justice, however, in reverse. But you got the Justice twice. And that's interesting because it's coming out over here with this Two of Fire that is in reverse as well. And that's no coincidence, y'all, because these energies right here are in reverse and after this devilish energy. So some of you, like I said, for some of you, I feel like you kind of feel stuck, or you may not know how to really balance or ground yourself. And that's why this Cobra Jasper is coming in for you to tell you. I mean, they're telling you plain as day. Archangel Ethereal is telling you plain as day, like, get into nature, ground yourself, balance yourself, heal, nurture yourself, right? Look, smoke your peace pipe if you need to, for real. Do what you need to do. So for some of you though, you are addicted to the weed, and you need to heal that. Okay, don't allow that to be a vice. Don't allow that to mask what the emotions that you really need to dig down deep. And again, the stuff that's no longer serving you, burn it, release it, let it go, unfold and grow from that. And That's what I feel like. That's what this is, and you need to make the decision to do so. You are never stuck, my dear Leo. That's an illusion. Okay, that's that energy. Don't allow it to take over and consume your mind. Okay. Yep, that's what that is. All right. So, finishing up here with your Goddess Power Oracle, we have, ooh, Leslie, Revelation. And again, it's in reverse. And so that's why I feel like, especially for the ones I just got through talking about here, that's what you need to see. And you're not really seeing it. They're trying to reveal it to you. And it's powerful because look at that lightning. Look at that. And that's, I get a dragon energy here with that. That's major transformation. I do feel like it's speaking of the mind, but something is needing to be done with this 28 energy. 28 being a 10, done and done, so the newness can come in and so that you can begin again here. You know what I mean? So that you can go on this new journey, this new path. But you have to get into alignment first. And they're trying to show you, transform your mind, heal your heart. And that's beautiful because even, oh, I want to get it without dropping all of them. Okay. But like, look at this beautiful, I mean, even this lines up. It probably doesn't show up well on camera, but the same colorway. I mean, it's all throughout these cards, right? It's the same colorway. That kind of green peridot is what I get, which is your birthstone, Leo. It is in the palm of her hand. That's the healing, balancing, loving, earthy little, kind of energy that's coming forth to help ground you. And I do, like I said, you're transforming your thoughts. There's some enlightenment that you're meant to receive and see. I do see that you need to do some inner reflection. And there's something trying to burst through. Like I said, your light, your divine light. This center here is your divine light trying to burst through your heart. That loving light trying to come through. And I feel like that's what Lizzie is conjuring. That's what many of you are conjuring. You are wanting this peace and this balance and this healing over your life, over your heart. Yeah? I don't know. Okay, let's put these back up here. And let me read you what Leslie has to say from the guidebook. Sit her there. Whew. She is beautiful. 28. Yeah. Ending some kind of cycle, y'all. Some kind of toxic cycle, too. Needing to. So she's in reverse, so you will get the alignment message. And that is powerful because I put it right on the 3 of Earth, which I told you you're needing to get into alignment or will be and or are. And talking about the 30 in your energy with the lighting, which is alignment, mind, body, spirit. Yeah, the 3 energy. So it says, sometimes life throws you a curveball and it feels like you've been hit by lightning. I can't make this up. I'm just gonna sit there right there. That's what she has in the palm of her hand and is really changing within herself, within you, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes life throws you a curveball and it feels like you've been hit by lightning. Perhaps a romantic partner betrays you suddenly, an illness strikes someone close to you, the job you expected fell through, the new employee turns out to be a dud, or you get a huge tax bill. No matter what the subject, your task is to pivot and course correct according to the needs of the event. If you don't understand what's happening, don't second guess yourself. Some things are not meant to be predictable, and detours may be exactly what you need. Loss or bad news aren't the only options in the situation. You may have just been offered something you've always wanted, such as a proposal from a lover, a better job, or the chance to move. Your tendency might be to try to control the circumstances, that devil energy, right? Or worry you may not be prepared for the change. That's powerful. The goddess Lizzie reminds you that the great goddess will never give you more than you can handle. Your alignment task is to surrender to what is in front of you. You can do this. And that's why, because this Queen of Wands, this Mother of Wands reversed, she's not wanting to surrender. She's not wanting to let go. She's holding on too tightly to the attachment, right? And that's what they're telling you is she's not balanced at all. I mean, that's obvious. And that's what they want you to do. Okay? Surrender. Let go. Don't hold on so tightly. My dear Leo, for those of you who that resonates with, all right? Wow, that's powerful. That's what I have for you. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, but especially in including yourself, right? That's what we're here for, to learn and grow as a family. And I love, 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 and thank you so very much for doing that. We are doing just that, and it's beautiful. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, your comments, and of course your subscriptions. And if anyone comes to mind, dear Leo, please do all of what I just said if you haven't already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? If you are joining me for another pile, I will see you there. If not, please do take care, all right? And until the next one, y'all, be easy with yourself. Be loving and nurturing. Be patient and gentle and kind, okay? All right, y'all. This is... All right, my beautiful Leos, for those of you who chose this pile number 2, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's not forget, we are diving deeper into this acceptance energy and seeing how we can work with Cobra Jasper, as well as potentially Archangel Therial, in getting grounded and healing and nurturing ourselves, okay? Getting outdoors, putting your feet in the mud. All right, now. So when diving into your topper energy, my beautiful Leo, you have the giveaway in reverse. I do feel like this is speaking more of you not giving away much more of yourself than you already have. You are a giver. You give wholeheartedly as well, generally, Leo. I mean, you're loyal. The 23 is a 5, so that's something that's needing to be changed. And maybe you felt like that's something that you haven't been able to change of yourself. You know, that's a quality. And it's nothing wrong with giving, right? There just needs to be a balance, right? I feel like this is speaking more of it's time for you to receive the same love, attention, time, energy that you've been giving away to others who may not have appreciated it or even accepted what you have to offer. It's time to give that to yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like this is saying the most. I do feel like there's something that the divine, that the Most High is trying to offer you, and you may not even be seeing it because you may be kind of stuck on maybe something in the past not working out like you expected. That's interesting. So pile number 1, they're saying to check out whatever this has to do with, whether it is a relationship, whether this is a job, whether this is a friendship, I don't know. But it really doesn't matter. It's all about the point of it all is needing balance within it, okay? Within yourself first, and then it will come in whatever situation or relationship this has to do with, okay? All right, so let's see what they have for you from the guidebook. And then we'll get on into your messages. Look, I opened straight to 22, which is just before this, obviously, which is the ghost dance. And that's powerful because I think that came out with a whole stack of them for pile 3 at first, if I'm not mistaken. So there's probably some connection with you in pile 3. Anyways, so the giveaway, it's on page 46. The picture is, which doubles that energy. However, the message is on page 47, which has the potential to be an 11. Awakening, enlightenment, portal energy opening for you some way, somehow. Like I said, something is trying to come through, but you're resisting it, or you're not seeing it, or you're not accepting it. Okay? Which you might want to. All right, so the essence says, the giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment. Like I said, you are attached, and that's why it's in reverse. Without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours, a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch, and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like the sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious, your authentic love and genuine feelings. So it's reversed, so you get the medicine, which says, is it difficult for you to set limits on how much you give, how much of yourself you give? That's exactly what it is. If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Wow. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old wound? Start giving to yourself, and they have that in italics, first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, the time, and the acceptance that you are longing for. Oh my God, that's powerful, y'all. Give it to yourself first, just like I said. And that wasn't even me, that was spirit. So anyway, once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to others. And that's about that cup runneth over. Which is interesting because who did I just do? Aries. It may have something to do with an Aries for sure. You may want to check that reading out. Okay? That's powerful. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. So anyway, let's go ahead and put this up here with these other headers, and then we'll get on into the whoops. Come on. We'll get on into this beautiful energy. So I'm not going to be able to manipulate these too much, but I will point, and you already know the vibes, you know the gist. So the way this is going to work, beautiful Leos, is that we're going to dive first into the Herbcrafter's tarot and see maybe what herbs you could potentially work with if you want to embrace, embody, or even change, or get out of this energy, heal this within you, whatever. And then we'll look into the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is intended to clarify, confirm, maybe even bring forth messages of timing in regards to what messages come out in the Herbcrafter's Tarot. Also speaking on things that may be hidden from you or that are unknown to you, okay? And then finally, we'll finish up here with the Goddess Power Oracle, which is diving into that divine femininity, which is all about healing, nurturing, and loving thyself, yes? So it may be energy or advice going forward that you may want to check, nurture, heal, or even embrace or embody, okay? So I'm going to put those aside, and we're going to go ahead and get into this, beginning with the Ten of Water. I love it. Red Clover. I don't know why I was here. Red Rover, Red Rover. Anybody with loving energy, come on over, right? That's what I get out of this. This is beautiful. I love this. I'm always drawn to that. Wow. Y'all just saw that, yeah? Oh my God. Look at that, though. Look how it landed right on that giveaway. And just as I was saying, that loving energy, y'all, that's what it is. Wow. And look, it flipped in reverse, which is the strongest message ever, which is what I was just getting ready to say about the love energy. They're telling you to stop giving away your love. This is exactly the message, and that's powerful, Spirit. Thank you, because this is what I was talking to Aries. This came out in one of their, I can't remember which pile. Doesn't really matter. Just check out the reading if you want to. But the message that I was telling them is that with this particular card, this Ten of Water is generally my happy life card, right? Everything, anything you could ever want, desire, love, everything is working out for you, right? It's done and done with that 10 energy to begin a new cycle and whatever it is that you also love, right? Anyway, what I'm saying is I told them that, the fact is there's so much overflow within this card, so much overflow. And I even said in here, the cup runneth over. For them to flip that, y'all saw how that just happened. It literally, the energy spirit just threw it at the giveaway. They want you to stop giving away all of your love because your cup is going to be empty. Like it said in the message, in the medicine part of it, until it overflows, until you fill your own cup up, give unto yourself first. And I love how, look at her. She's pouring that beautiful energy into this cup. Yeah. Give unto yourself first. And then when you have an abundance and overflow, that is what you give out to others. Okay. But you have to have it for yourself first, or you don't have nothing to give. Wow, that's powerful. And even here, like I was telling Aries, the way that this sits, and it depends on your perspective, whether you see the window as open or closed, right? It's all in your mindset, okay? Piscean energy here coming through strong. Either way, it's like this field of clovers is abundantly trying to be poured into you, right? There's, again, an overflow. And even here, where I think they had the time machine, whichever pile that was, I do remember because it was something that wasn't closed. They were kind of closed off. It wasn't quite open yet. They weren't vulnerable. They weren't allowing themselves to open up. And that's what I was saying. Like, at one point you might have had this lid on tight, you know, not, and maybe they're telling you to close the lid, right? Close the lid until you grow more to give, if that makes sense. I don't know. For them, I was telling them to open up and be vulnerable, but you, I mean, you still want to stay open to love and all of that good stuff. But what I'm saying is, stop giving. Your jar is going to be empty if you keep giving it away. Look how it's spilled out for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody just probably didn't even care. They just knocked it over, you know, taking it for granted, if you will. So it's time to give that to you. And what I was trying to say before the card just flipped out of my hand is the fact that I'm always drawn to this mug here because of that rainbow. I mean, rainbows are a sign of blessings, fortune, newness. It's like healing energy for me. You know what I mean? It's almost like the star, right? It's like your wish, manifestations, and all that coming into fruition. It's like the sun, honestly. The sun, the moon, the mountains and the rivers, I find heaven when I make sweet love to you. Voice to man, yeah. Anyway. I don't even know if that's how it really goes, but that's what came to mind. So for somebody, that's powerful. I love that though. Look at here, 9 of Earth, because now it's time for you to think of you. I mean, as selfish as it sounds, it's time for you to work on you. This is all about independence, not attached to anybody else. And it's nothing, you know, no ill will or no disregard to anyone else, but it's time for you to get to the core of things, right? To get deep, to tap in deep down, like I said. Are you trying to hide or cover up a wound? Is there something that you're not healing within yourself when you try to, you know, give all yourself away to be seen, to be recognized, to be accepted? It's like, no, baby, you take the time to accept you and all of your beautiful qualities, Leo. I mean, because you have so much love to give. I'm telling you, we love hard. And that's powerful because this is Virgo energy. And I told y'all, even with Power One, that's why they was telling you to check it out. Many of you, like myself, are Leo Virgo cuspers. And yeah, that's powerful. But they want you to dive into that Virgo energy and nurture yourself. That's powerful how it's falling here. She's, again, pouring this energy into you. You know what I mean? Apples are truly healing. And speaking of that Virgo energy, they're very well, they're amazing for the digestive system. And even they're bringing me to this Cobra Jasper for the heart. They are heart healthy. One of the most, I mean, it's the fruit of the earth, y'all. It's the most nourishing fruit, I feel like, on the planet. There's a reason that you see that star, the star in the center where the seeds are? That's healing energy. That's what they do. They heal you all over. They're not, I mean, they're the greatest for digestion, which is what Virgo rules over, part of the digestive system. They will detox you. They will remove, you know, they just help you clear out like shiznai, literally. You know what I mean? You eat an apple, you guaranteed to go to the bathroom, right? Anyway, it helps you rid of any toxicities, any negativities, so that you can be balanced and stable. That's the most beautiful earth energy, I feel. No shade, no tea, no shade to the Taurus and Cappies out there, but I'm partial to Virgo. You know, I have Virgo heavy in my chart. But anyway, then we have Iha of water, and this is the daughter or the page of water, okay? Piscean energy here, strong, y'all. This is peace. This is healing. This is going with the flow. This may be a young soul, a beautiful soul. I feel like it's talking about just nurturing your inner child, but yeah, and mothering him or her. But I get more feminine energy here. But also it may have something to literally do with the child, whether they're a Pisces or not, or whether they're a water sign or not. Could be Cancer or Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. But it still may have something to do with, or someone who is younger than you, whether or not it's your child. Okay. This is beautiful, sweet. But I feel like they're talking. This is just personal, y'all. I mean, it's not a personal reading. Don't take it like that. What I'm saying is, it's still general, but their spirit is speaking to whoever this resonates with. They're speaking to you personally. It's not even It may have to do with somebody outside of you, but I really feel like they're talking about you. Okay? All right. Yeah, this is all you. Again, Piscean as well as Aquarian energy I generally get from this awakening. This is the judgment, and I love that they call it Tulsi or Tulsa, or excuse me, the awakening. And I actually looked up Tulsi after Aries. Wow, that's why they told me to tell you to check out the Aries reading as well. Good gracious, can't get my words together. But yeah, I actually looked that up after doing the reading because I told them I'm not too fond of it, but it's a form of basil. It's actually the more common name for it is holy basil, which is powerful in and of itself, right? That's divine. And but basil is so amazing, y'all, and I don't want to spend all day talking about it, but this does so much. Speaking of that heart health and healing, like that's exactly what it does. It's a great detox. It balances. I mean, I'm talking about it. Look it up. Just look it up, man. It does so much. And I feel like that's exactly what they're saying to you. Like it's all about your heart, your love, detoxing yourself of any of those negativity, things that you may have been attached to, codependent on, addicted to, whatever. Healing that, and then still having the love, care, and compassion for yourself, my beautiful Leos, to nurture yourself, to mother yourself, and to continue to move forward. Don't ever let anybody change the glorious heart that you have. Okay? Oh, my sinuses are really bothering me, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. I don't even know where we left off, but I think I was speaking on the beautiful benefits of Tulsi here, and I really advise you to look into that. But but with what we have out here, there's definitely going to be an opportunity for possibly a reconciliation. I do see this as being more so because I told you this is more personal for most of you. So I see this as even as crazy as it sounds, reconciling with yourself. You know what I mean? Especially your inner child, because there's something about you may have kind of turned your back on, or I mean, I don't really want to say it like that, but I guess like you kind of went into hiding. You kind of forgot about this little guy or little girl. You know what I mean? You may have kind of hidden yourself as to not outshine another, or like I said, you were given more time, attention, energy, whatever this is, love even, to someone else to try to maybe help nurture another, when really, like I said, it's time for you to just bring that back to center, back to self. So I do see that. That's what I feel that most of this is happening, and honestly, just to apologize to yourself. You know what I'm saying? For neglecting yourself, or not paying attention, or giving too much of yourself to somebody else. You know what I mean? And you'll realize that. That's part of that realization. Oh, that power one, Leslie, that guy at the bottom, that revelation, that's part of that. So that's probably why they want you to check out power one as well. Okay. But it's your choice, which is the two energy. It's up to you to choose. You know what I mean? Nobody's forcing you, but it's highly advised. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the wild unknown tarot. Let's see how this is maybe clarifying all of this. Okay. This Eight of Swords, powerful. Yeah, you are not trapped whatsoever. And you may have felt like you were stuck in this situation. I feel like it's more of an ideation. You felt like maybe you had to give. You know what I'm saying? We put these conditions on ourselves a lot of the times. And I'm talking about like thoughts, ideas, behaviors. And sometimes it's inherent, things that we were told as children. Like, this is what we do as a family, da 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 da. And it's like, now you're awakening to your truth, which you realize whatever ideations, thoughts, beliefs, traditions, they aren't yours, really. You know what I mean? You just adopted them. This is Geminian energy, can be, even maybe Libran energy here. Doesn't have to be. But it's just like overanalyzing, self-critical even, Like, let's not do that, which sometimes Virgo can do as well. But it's just watch your words. There's power of life and death in the tongue, and you got to watch yourself. You have the choice now to set yourself free. Speak your freedom into existence. You understand what I'm saying? Speak whatever joys, abundance, independence, prosperity, love, wealth, whatever it is that you're seeking, speak that into existence instead of the negative energy behind it. All right. I'm trying to get through y'all's readings. This y'all have been the one with the most interruptions, but let's go on. The Seven of Cups. I appreciate this because it's letting you know that you have options. Again, you're never stuck. There's always a way out. It's just a matter of whether or not you see that. Okay? So instead of looking at the darkness, instead of pouring unto others, let's give that to yourself, right? I see this as even the Six of Cups, again, going back to the sixth energy, needing balance, harmony, love, maybe has something to do with family as well. But I do see this as needing to balance your own emotional center here. And this is the sun, which is beautiful because it's like maybe it has been blocked. The enlightenment, the awakening that you are needing to see has been blocked some way, somehow, by the negativity. And that wasn't even meant to be bars, but there you go. Because there's some darkness surrounding your inner light. You know what I mean? Some negativity that you're needing to clear. Bring forth, bring that up from the depths of your soul. Literally, wash it, purify it, and then, you'll see your guiding light. Look at here. Speaking of that sixth energy, this is the Six of Pentacles, and I'm telling you, this is all about that balance, harmony, reciprocity, the equal give and take. And I'm telling you, it's now time to give to yourself, to birth. Listen to me. They said that for a reason. I was going to say to birth your inner child, but what I was trying to say is nurture your inner child. But maybe you are literally going through a rebirth. I do see that. I love it, though. I love it. You're now realizing or needing to how important it is to have equal give and take. Literally. And look at that little sly little fox. Seven of Swords. I feel like this is more so speaking of strategy. This Seven of Swords can have a little more negative connotation, but again, it all depends on your perspective. I feel like here, Spirit is saying to be strategic about your thoughts, about your plans. Hide some of yours. Don't show your hand, is what I just heard. Don't give of yourself away, all of yourself, to especially people who don't deserve it. Now, I also feel that this is advising you better be careful, because if you've been the manipulative kind of narcissistic one in the past, which if you allow ego to take over, sometimes you can, my lovely Leos, that's just part of it. You got to be careful with that. And that's where the balance comes in here. Getting grounded, staying grounded, grounded, especially mentally here. You got a lot of air energy out here. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but doesn't have to be, like I said. Okay? The focus is on you, because I'm being drawn to the way that these arrows, like the lines in the background, are making that chevron shape, or the V or whatever, but it's like directed to center, right? You. Didn't I say something about bringing it back to center? To the core here. That's powerful, though. I love it. All right. Finishing up here with, wait a minute. They said, hold on. Somebody's been lying to you or deceiving you in whoever this relationship is or may have to do with. So be careful of that, whoever that's for. And that's why I feel like you are being, look, the birds are stirring outside too. See, and speaking of birds, that's no coincidence. That's the air energy. Somebody may have been talking bad about you, you know what I'm saying? Because you are removing yourself, honey, to hell with them. I mean, Lord forgive me. But for real, don't worry about them. You can't worry about them. It's time to worry about you. Okay? All right. Stop trying to people please. That's what I just heard. It's time to please yourself, my beautiful Leo. Okay? Look at here. Shakti. I love it. I love it. This is powerful. This is you. transformation. I told you, I could have sworn it was you. I don't know, we've been interrupted so many times, but you may have something to do with the Scorpio or during Scorpionic season. But this 45 being a 9, something is nearing the end, nearing completion. And I feel like it's really just the illusion, confusion, the negative energy within your mind. And look how powerfully the light is blowing through, busting through. It's enlightening her. I love that. That is gorgeous. I'm just taking a closer look. Wee, baby, that feels amazing. Yeah, you're being lifted. You're being elevated. You're ascending. You're receiving some divine guidance and knowledge and wisdom to understand. Please accept it. It will allow you to be very much so mentally stable, as well as stable in your heart wave there. All right, the 4 and the 5 are screaming to me, heart chakra, and then of course the throat chakra. So there may be something that's even transformed. Oh wow, for me to say the throat chakra with these swords here, that's all about communication as well. So I'm hearing, say what you need to say, say what you need to say. And as I put this here, it's like speak up for your inner child. Speak up for yourself. All right. Change the way you think and speak. All right, beautiful Shakti. So it is upright, so you will get the empowerment message, which is on page 90. I told you, you're doubling up, you're leveling up, you're ascending something. You may be even doubling your finances, whatever this may be to do, if it has to do with your work for you, your business. I don't know. Like I said, be strategic about it, and it will multiply. All right, the empowering message reads, wonderful change is afoot in your life when the Hindu goddess Shakti comes to support you. All your longing, desire, and focus on something better in your life, coupled with your willingness to do the work, has ignited the life force energy of the great goddess. She responds now to bring you your heart's desire. Know that now is the perfect time to move into the highest version of yourself. I told you, you're ascending. You're leveling up. Are you ready for this change you so badly wanted? Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been. That's what this is speaking of. I told you, speak your truth, did I not? And because this little sly little manipulative, tricky little thing can be a liar. If you allow ego to take over, don't deceive yourself. Why? It's not going to do anything but hurt you and keep you stuck, feeling seemingly stuck in this negative mental fog or illusion if you allow it. But I'm telling you, something like this sun, this enlightenment is really trying to burst through at your crown to show you. Okay. Everything depends on how honest and clear you have been and how willing you are now to explore other ways of being authentic in the world. You have the magical feminine divine energy of the creator goddess Shakti to help you when you become open to doing things differently. You are stepping into your destiny. Do so wisely and without guile, or guile, however you want to pronounce that. And you will be amazed at the way your world awakens with breathtaking beauty. I'm telling you, there's a revelation. There's something that you're needing to see clearly. And they're trying to offer it to you with this new mindset. Honestly, heart and mind, my beautiful Leo. That's powerful. That's gorgeous. Oh, man. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how they may help someone else grow, but especially in including yourself. Thank you so very much, y'all, for all of the likes, shares, comments, and of course your subscriptions. And if anyone comes to mind, please do all of what I just said if you haven't already. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? If you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please do take care, y'all. And please don't forget to be nurturing and loving and kind and gentle with yourself as you go through this powerful transformation that I feel. It's glorious. Allow it. Accept it. All right. Until the next one, y'all. I love you and I thank you. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Leos. For those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we are diving deeper into this acceptance energy and seeing how we can utilize Cobra Jasper and potentially Archangel Ethereal to embrace, embody this groundedness, this healing, earthy energy, okay? To heal, of course, which is always a must, right? All right. And diving into your topper energy, First of all, that 4 and that 8 really screams and stands out to me. And the 4 is all about balance, stability, groundedness. Can be talking about family or the home. I'm hearing and feeling Cancerian energy. Doesn't have to be. May have something to do with your mother, which has been the overall thing for you. I do believe, Leo. Every power has gotten that. But then it doubles to the 8, right? That's leveling up to me. That's ascension. That's also balance. Balancing the divine feminine and masculine energies within you. In order to come together collectively, the 4 and the 8 make the 12, which is a 3. That's Piscean energy, hangman energy. You know what I'm saying? Enlightenment. Taking a time out to see things from a higher perspective. Getting into alignment here, I can't help but notice these 3 dots in the center. Alignment, mind, body, spirit. That's my Holy Trinity number. And she definitely is enlightened. Something's being highlighted, shown. I don't know. You may be looking over the past, something in the past, and receiving this enlightenment of, and now the advice is to accept it because it is healing. Because I can't help but even this rainbow energy here is like, it's healing, it's fortune, but it's like now accept. You may be looking back on your journey, your path, on why you went through whatever you went through. And now Spirit is asking you to, now that you see it, hopefully clearly, a little bit more clearly from a higher perspective, from a divine perspective, you can see and accept, the growth, the change, the transformation even. I do see, I'm getting lotus, I don't know, even you, sunflower energy a little bit. But you may have had to get it out the mud. It may have been a struggle, whatever this is. But it's like you see. Some of you may have even sought after a healer, a shaman, a sorcerer. This is all about seeing, I do feel like. Seeing things, maybe even prophesying or something of that nature. This may be, speaking of you, like this is part of now your journey, right? You're being put in this position. And maybe you have not always wanted to accept it, but they're like, no, it's time. It is time. I don't know. See it for what it is. You went through everything in your life, in your past, to get to this point. Beautiful Leo. So accept it and go with it. All right. So we have the picture is on page 98, and the message is on page 99. Doubly confirmed something is ending so that you can get into alignment and move on. The essence says, this is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. I was just saying that to Pal too, so you definitely, and I told them there's a very much so a connection with y'all, so you may want to check them out, Pal 2 out as well. Anyway, so it's upright, so you get the invitation. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs about scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. I'm sorry I got tripped up because that's what I was saying. You looked over your path and discovered that you need to accept it, and there is some healing and transformation that needs to occur, y'all. Especially if you were ever in any of those negative feelings, resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Okay, it goes on to say, the sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. That's what's needing for you to heal and get into alignment in regards to. That's powerful, Leo. Which I do see, like I said, 99, it is coming to a close, which is magnificent. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put these, or this up here with these. And I'm probably not going to be able to manipulate them too much, but you get it, you see it. The way that this is going to work, and they have quite a bit to say to you. We're going to dive first into the Herbcrafter's Tarot to see, maybe what herbs you could utilize to help you heal and get out of this energy if you still find yourself in it. Any other messages of advice going forward from your spirit squad. And then We'll dive into the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is intended to clarify and confirm anything that comes out of the Herbcrafter's Tarot, as well as speak on things that may have been hidden from you or unknown, okay? And then finally, we'll finish up here with your finisher for the month, which is the Goddess Power Oracle. And this is diving into that divine femininities to help nurture and heal yourself, okay? All right, let's put those aside and we'll go ahead and dive on in. First out for you. Look at here, boy, oh boy. I mean, how good does that get? You start out with death, transformation, change. It has to occur. It's going to, whether or not you want it to or not. This is Marigold, and I love the way that this card, this is probably my favorite death card. Those butterflies there are 4 of them. And that signals transformation, change. You're growing into the beautiful butterfly. There's the potential to if you allow it. I love this. Oh man, you will very much so be stable, my beautiful Leo. So allow it to happen. That the 4s are coming through strong for you. I'm telling you. Maybe something to do with the Scorpio if I didn't say that already. Oh, and here you are. Look at the new. That's the enlightenment. This is you after you've healed. St. John's wort here, which is great detox. I mean, it's a mood stabilizer as well. So again, if you're ever stuck in ego, this will help you to kind of balance yourself. 19 being a 10, endings to begin anew. I love that. You're centered, or you need to focus at your center, the core. I can't help this. Is solar plexus chakras coming through loud and clear, but you got to get balanced and rooted and grounded. That's pointing at like what, 3 o'clock? Oh, alignment. Because I was just getting ready to say it's bringing me back to this. Look how it's pointing. Look at that. Look at that beautiful healing, nurturing energy of the rainbow shooting out from this bottle here. And it's pointing straight to this 3 energy. 12 is a 3, right? Alignment here. Centrally, this actually reminds me, it's like a close-up, if you will. It's like her center here, her solar plexus chakra is blown up here. And this is showing kind of, how does that song go? You set them up to knock them down. I don't know. These just remind me of like bullets. And you're at the end of the round. You know what I mean? Oh man, that's just what I feel. It's crazy. That is so interesting. This is your new, your regrowth, your rebirth, regeneration even. So then we have, who is this? Virgo energy. This is the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's time for you to come out. It's time, it's safe to be seen. You are healed. Many of you may be healers. Some of you are not wanting to see that this change and transformation is necessary, but it's like, ready or not, here it comes. I do feel like you're going to be pushed. Something is going to, because this can be pretty quick. You know what I mean? Scorpio is like the tower energy as well. So there can be sudden changes if you resist. You know what I mean? Something, they're going to make you, they're going to jolt you. This is a 9. The message was on page 99. So something, they're going to shake up something to push you to the edge, to the end. You know what I mean? All right. And look at here. This is the Magician in reverse. The sunflower. Didn't I say something about a sunflower here? I just felt that energy. But this is in reverse. So many of you, somebody like this is, oh yeah, this is that the greed, the lying, deceit, the manipulation. Yeah, no. Somebody's not balanced. You gotta be, and that's funny because I with this particular, I'm about to say sunflower, that is the herb, but with this particular Magician card, I always get Leo energy here. 1, because of the sunflower. 2, because the infinity, the 8 here, down here in the corner, is beautiful. That's you. You know what I mean? That's your energy. 8 is your number, essentially. But somebody's not really balanced enough to know that you have all that you need to manifest your desires, your new. And then, wow, who is this? Adelita of air. So this is like the Knight of air. You're not moving. You're stagnant. You feel stuck. And that's manipulative. That's devilish. That's not true. That's an illusion. But I do, and speaking of true, you're not even moving to your truth. You're not speaking your truth. Somebody ain't, if this is not you, but whatever. Like they said, people reflect you. You know what I mean? Like I always say, this is you. I mean, for those of you who are in this lower vibe type of energy, who are resisting this change or transformation, this is oregano, by the way, if I didn't say that already. You're blocking your blessing. You're blocking your blessing by not communicating honestly and truthfully. A, to yourself. B, to spirit, to the Most High. Because it's like, why lie? You know? The truth shall set you free, literally. All right. And then we look at, wow, I can't make it up, y'all. This is the tower, mushroom. I told y'all, I felt it here. And you start and end with scorpionic energy here. It's going to happen, and it needs to. This right here, this has the potential to be beautiful energy if you allow it. But for those of you, the reason it's in reverse, you are resisting it. And it's like it's time to step into the new. It's time to change your heart. Especially if you're in that greed, that what all they say, bigotry, envious. I don't know if they said that, but y'all know it's all the same. Low vibe energy. So let's see, because I got a lot to say with the earth, the wild unknown tarot. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. You definitely need some grounding here. You need to be balanced. May have something to do with the Virgo for you to have Hermit here and the 10 of Pentacles. But it could be any other earth sign, Cappy or Taurus. I do just feel like there needs to be a stabilization within you, of course, balancing. I mean, you know, look at this beauty, how they're aligned here. And then in the center, which this, yes, there are 9 big pentacles here. The 10th one is right there deep down in the center, and that's you, my beautiful Leo. That didn't I say? I know I did to pile 1, and I feel like I said it to pile 2. This is for y'all collectively as a sign. The message is very clear. It's like it's time for you to get back to center, get back to the core, whether it's your core values or beliefs. The center, and I feel like it's more within you, of course, your solar plexus. You know what? Because you got, I mean, that's screaming loud and clear through here. But it's like get back to who you are, your true, authentic self, and don't deny that. Don't deny that at all. And accept yourself. I mean, love on yourself unconditionally. If you've ever been, we've all been in that negative low vibe energy. We all have. I don't care how much we've ascended. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you who feel like you got the big head and on your high horse, don't ever forget where you came from, because God will make something happen, shake it up real quick to humble you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's powerful, because it goes back to the verse. I'm telling you. The Lord will humble you like a slave, right? And it's time for you to choose. 2 of Wands here. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go internally? Are you not going to resist this soul journey, diving deep, exploring all the inner nooks and crannies, the deep, dark depths of you? That's interesting that I'm saying that. And as you go down these wands, it gets darker and darker and darker. Bring it to the light, though, so it can heal. That's the only way. And look at these rainbows in both of these cards. It's like it's time to bring you back to this. It's time to align. Open up. See things clearly. Okay? All right. Daughter of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. And speaking of that journey, right? I told you, it's all about a spiritual awakening, enlightenment journey. It's time for you to take the leap. Go deep, deep, deep. Look at these 8s, or the infinity symbol. This is an eternal transformation that is meant to happen. You got, I don't want to move the acceptance card, but I was telling you from the general channeling, you got, how many 8s? 1, 2, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. 6 8s, or the flower petals that essentially make the 8, right? There's 6 of them. Oh my God. 6 times 8 is 48. I don't want to move it, but look at there. It's all about alignment, balance, harmony. Even the 6 energy in and of itself, y'all, I say that all the time. It's all about balance, equal give and take, reciprocity. But the fact that you got 6 8s, which is eternal. That's no coincidence. Anyways, this is the 10 of Wands, and needing to lay down that burden of manipulation, of greed, of being heavily laden with grief, shame, guilt, blame, All of that. It's toxic. It's time to let go. You know what I mean? Don't hold on to the expectations of how you feel like it should come out, or how you feel like you should go through this transformation or even heal. We don't know. You learn it. Just go with the flow, okay? And then speaking of going with the flow, 9 of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. I'll slide these over a little bit. I hope you can still see them. Yeah, this is your wish fulfillment. For many of you, it is just to get out of this burdensome, toxic cycle that you may have been playing over and over and over again, especially if you're resisting this transformation. Because it's like, oh wow, and as I'm saying that, it's like, so this crescent moon kind of sometimes can scream about challenges, right? And it's like, wow, that is powerful. It's at 12 o'clock, which is a 3. Enlightenment, right? Piscean energy. But it's like each and every time you feel like you're near the end with this 9 of completing to receive your wish fulfillment, there may be something that challenges you, because it can be a continuous cycle, and it's about, have you learned? Have you learned? Have you learned to obtain your wish fulfillment? Have you learned enough to grow? Mm-hmm. And then you have, look here, 2 of Pentacles. Are you still juggling with these negative thoughts and ideations? Are you still juggling those, being a people pleaser or pleasing yourself? Needing balance. Bring into harmony. And these rainbows are screaming. It's coming out strong in your reading in particular. But it's like, are you going to heal yourself deep within? The butterfly is all about transformation. Mm-hmm. Balancing the light and dark within you. That's what I get from this. And again, this rainbow infinity symbol, it's eternal. It's eternal. That's in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, technically, of your cards right here. No coincidence. Okay. And finally, yes, it is done. We end with the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. Done and done. And I pray you see it clearly now. With the owl there, you've gained wisdom, or the advice is to. The interesting thing is that the crescent moons are like reflecting one another, and it's like, reflect on your emotions. That's how you heal. What do you feel and why? Get to the root of it. It's powerful as I say that, because it's like all of these are kind of like roots. It's like a dream catcher in a sense, but it's still rooted deep down. It's rooted somewhere. So get to the bottom of it, especially if you don't like it, and uproot that and change that, transform out of that. You know what I mean? That's powerful though. So finishing up here with your finishers, and you got 2, my beautiful Leos. So first one out. Look at this, Nimacine. I told you. Some of you are really reflecting on something in the past. And I feel like it may just be your old self, See how far, look where he brought me from. You see how far you've come. You went on the journey. 3 and 6. You're aligned now. You're balanced. You've harmonized. It is done. You now have that care and compassion for yourself, and you see how truly dark you were. You know what I mean? And how much you've changed out of that. You're allowing more of that caring, compassion, quality, and energy to come through within you. You're enlightened. You're ascended. That's gorgeous. Look, the 9s, the 99. Please take heed to the message that they had for you from the Sorcerer. It was on page 99, yeah? All right, and then you have, look at here, 34, Maya illusion. I feel like for many of you, this is speaking of coming out of that, confusion, that devilish energy, not allowing yourself to be eluded anymore from the truth. You've laid that burden down of trying to stay in naivete when you know better. You know what I mean? Because when you know better, you do better. And I feel like now you lay that burden down, because, some people say, what is it? What you don't know won't hurt? I guess so, but wouldn't you rather know the truth? Because even if it hurts, you grow through that pain. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's for. And then what they say? I was about to say, that's not even funny though. I'm not even gonna say that. But what is it? How does the saying go? Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. You can't be ignorant for so long, especially if, like I said, this cycle keeps coming. If you keep seeing the same darn things, something gotta give. Eventually it's gonna make you fold. Eventually you're gonna hit this tower. You know what I'm saying? So you can't claim that for long. Okay, let's start with Nemesis from the past. And look, I turned to Maya too. So she is upright, so you get the empowerment message. And it says, it's on page 72, mind you. Told you, you're leveling up, doubling up. There are certain moments within your personal history that hold great treasure for you now. When you examine your memories, which are the domain of the Greek goddess Nemesis, empowered wisdom is revealed. The lessons you find are like sacred talismans, contained within your past like fossils in amber. Right now, you can trust your instincts that if something brings to mind your past, it indeed has a kernel of old in the new. This is an amazing opportunity to make informed choices and do things differently. I mean, you got so many opportunities for this choice, and I mean, being informed right now, right? The Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles both speak of choosing. Yes? Okay. This goddess has another powerful message for you. There are many choice points in life where you have the power to make beautiful changes and become more creative, empowered, and alive. Yes, sometimes memories that live in the cells of your body will trigger palpable fear, but you can move beyond your past to discover new territories, and a new vision of freedom will come to you. You won't see the past the same anymore, as wisdom replaces known acceptance. Wow. And didn't I say the end? Hopefully you're gaining that wisdom. All right. The memories will change because you've changed. This freedom is gained by willingness and curiosity. Relationships become rich with potential, and all your natural choices will no longer fall into old patterns that are not serving you. The goddess Nemesis wants you to experience this miracle. Moving on to Maya in reverse. It's on page 69. Look, the 6 and the 9. I don't know, very much so a connection. Anyways, the alignment message for Maya says, the goddess Maya has come to give you some clarity now. How have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly, perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition, that you have lost your way and given your power over to them? Your alignment task is to summon your courage and be willing to see things as they really are, rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created the illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to connect deeply with you. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life. How you love, what you believe, who you follow, why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it is a very auspicious sign. Look at here, and that's why that she's over that magician who can be quite delusional in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Not in this right mind, right? Not grounded, balanced, not even seeing, even the hermit in reverse, not really seeing things for what they truly are, not following your truth, or not even digging deep to reveal your truth. I don't know, but that's what I got for you, my beautiful Leos. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below, because you never ever know how this may help someone else grow, especially and including yourself, right? And that's what we're here for, to learn and grow as a family. And for that, I want to thank you so dearly for all of the likes, shares, comments, and of course your subscriptions. And if someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, okay? I truly appreciate it. You don't even know the half. Now, if you're joining me for another pile, I'll see you there. If not, please do take care. And y'all, don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Truly. All right? I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next one, please be gentle, kind, nourishing, and loving to yourself. All right? Deuces.